Hello everyone and welcome back to my online yoga classes. I thought to do a slightly more rigorous, a slightly more demanding sequence today with more standing poses and more forward bends. So if you're looking for something more gentle and mild for today, perhaps scroll down on the playlist on my channel and pick some other sequence that corresponds more to your mindset today. So let's start. We'll start standing at the top of our mats. Feet hips distance apart. Lift your toes and plant them one at a time. Tuck your tailbone, engage your abdominal muscles. Open your chest, open your heart, connect your shoulder blades to the back and take your shoulders away from your ears. Chin is slightly tucked, gaze is soft, and at the horizon, arms as strong and to the sides of your body. Maybe your palms are facing forward. Take a deep breath in. Feel how your chest lifts, and as you exhale, contract all your abdominal muscles to push the air out of your lungs. Inhale, lift your arms overhead, and on the exhale, lower your right arm and bend to the right. Gaze into the armpit. Your left hand is trying to reach the top right corner. Breathe into the left side that has been so deliciously stretched right now. Remember to keep your chest open, shoulders are not collapsing forward. Inhale, reach, and exhale, maybe sink a little bit lower in this side bend. Inhale, bring your right arm to the sky, and exhale, lower your left and bend to the left side, reaching the top left corner. With your right hand, gaze into the right armpit. Inhale, grow, grow, grow. Reach, reach, reach to that top left corner. And exhale, sink a little bit lower, maybe into the bend. Feel the right side stretching. Perhaps notice the difference in sides. Inhale, bring your body to the upright positions, arms extended. Exhale, lower your right, bend to the right. Inhale, straighten your body, reach up to the sky with your left. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach and grow. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, up, grow tall. Exhale to the right. One more. Up and exhale to the right. Bring your right arm to meet its partner in the sky. And exhale to the left. Inhale, straighten your body. Reach to the sky with your right hand. Exhale to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left. Up and to the left. In. And as the breath goes out, we descend to the left. Grow tall on the inhale. Exhale. Bend. One more. Exhale to the left. Inhale up and exhale to the left. Bring your body back to center. Reach, 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 reach. Your fingertips trying to reach the sky. How our shoulders are staying away from your ears. And slowly Start softening your knees and lowering your upper body into a gentle forward fold. Plant your hands right in front of your feet, fingers spread, arms strong, elbows straight. Engage your triceps to activate your elbows. Press into your palms and see if you can engage your quads and straighten your knees a little bit more. Your trunk will sink forward, head and neck are relaxed. Engage your abs and quads and see if you can straighten your knees a little bit further. If this is good and comfortable, slide your hands so they're parallel and on the sides of each foot. Try to move them forward, slide your hands forward. They're not gonna actually move, but that will encourage a deeper forward bend of your trunk. Keep your abs engaged. That will facilitate the bend forward, and your quads also contracted so your hamstrings can relax and your knees can remain straightened. Release the pose and slowly start rising, one vertebra at a time. Roll your back up to standing. Neck goes last. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Hands slide on your shins. And exhale, step back with your left foot. Drop the left knee, untuck the back toes. And slowly lift your trunk into the upright position. Make sure your hips are square and facing forward. Inhale, arms overhead. And slight back bend. Exhale, plant your hands, tuck your toes, and step into the plank with your right leg. Verify your plank. Your hands should be shoulder width apart and your feet should be hip distance apart. Start bending your elbows, keeping them glued to the sides of your body into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Engage your inner thighs. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Slightly look up. And exhale, tuck your tail. Tuck your toes, tailbone goes up, down dog. Tuck your tail. That's an interesting expression. It's not wrong, but it does miss the bone part in the word tailbone. Tuck your tailbone and bring it to the sky. Inhale, untuck your toes, go into the up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, tailbone goes up, shoulder blades attached to the back. Inhale, up dog, look up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog, and exhale. Tailbone goes up, body melts to the back. Down dog. One more. Up dog, engage your inner thighs. Open your chest. Exhale, down dog. Walk your dog. If your heels are not on the floor and your knees are bent, that is absolutely fine. Work on engaging your quads so you can eventually straighten your knees and your hamstrings will give in and relax and stretch. Then work on bringing your shins towards your toes, pressing them and that will plant your heels eventually. Remember to keep the body long, the spine long and tall, and tailbone is going right up into the sky. Inhale, step forward with your left foot. Drop the right knee, untuck the back toes, and bring your upper body to upright position, hips squared. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, plant your hands. Tuck the toes, step forward, bend, and rise into the standing position. Exhale to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, arms overhead, and as you exhale, send your tailbone to the back of your mat, keeping your back straight, chest open, tailbone tucked into the chair pose. See if you can sink deeper without compromising your spine and your chest. If not, then stay there when the position feels stable, without any compromise in your lower back or your chest. One more deep inhale and exhale. Straighten your knees, forward fold. Inhale, look up, slide your hands on your shins. Exhale, step into the plank. Verify the plank, wrist elbow in one line. And as you glue your elbows to your sides and lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. One more. And up. Last one. Down. Inhale. Down dog. And exhale into the down facing dog position. Inhale, look up and step forward. Exhale, fold. And inhale all the way up to standing. And exhale to your heart. Release your arms. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, look up. And exhale, step into the plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Tailbone goes up. Inhale, step forward with your right foot. Pivot your toes on the left foot. Plant your heel and come to a warrior two position. Front knee is bent and your knee is not tracking over your ankle. So it stays right above it or more to the back. Lift your arms shoulder height, palms facing up, and as you exhale, rotate palms facing down. Gaze at your front hand, chest is open, and shoulders and hips are in one plane. Inhale, grow tall, connect your shoulder blade, and as you exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper in the pose. Engage your glutes of the back leg to lift it and externally rotate that hip. Flip your front palm and exhale into the reverse warrior. Your left hand can slide across your abdominal and open that hip more, or it can rest on your back thigh. Plant your elbow on your quads, the front quad, and elephant trunk, your left, the back hand overhead, shoulders are not collapsing, chest still open. Perhaps you can plant your right hand on the outside of your right foot. Plant your left hand, lift your back heel, rotate your toes so they're facing forward. We're coming into a lunge. Verify square hips, engage the back of the thigh of your back leg, and bring your body, your upper body to upright position. Remember to push into an imaginary wall with your back heel. Inhale, open your chest and slight back bend. Exhale, extend your arms in front of you, close your palms and slide the right hand across your body into the twist. Remember, we're twisting from the spine and not at the cost of our shoulders. Exhale, bring your body to center. Plant your hands, step forward a little bit with your back foot, plant your back heel, and start straightening your front knee as you send your hips to the back. Once you're in position, see if you can lower your trunk towards the leg with the breath out. Remember to keep the quads of your front leg engaged so it protects your kneecap and keeps your knee straight. No rounding in the back. That's my limit today. I'm now gonna push that. This is really, really not apt for this pose. Start bringing your trunk in the upright position. Keep your hands still on the ground. Start bending your front knee and proceed to further straightening of your upper body. Keep your hips square in the same plane as your shoulders. Inhale, arms overhead. It's a warrior one position. It's a relatively short stance. Remember to press into the outer edge of your back foot to stabilize this pose, to keep your hips square. Make sure your front knee is not tracking inwards. Straighten it. It's a nice straight line. Your knee is facing forward. So are your hips. Exhale, plant your hands, step into the plank, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forward with your left, rotate your back toes, plant your heel, and bring your trunk to warrior two, keeping your front knee bent. Hips, shoulders facing forward. Inhale, arms shoulder height, palms facing up. Exhale, turn your palms down, gaze at the front hand. Shoulders are away from your ears. Hip is open, glutes of your right leg are strong and engaged. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, see if you can sink deeper into the pose. Inhale, flip your front palm, and exhale into reversed warrior. Again, maybe you want to adjust your back hip by crossing with your right hand, your lower abdominal, or you can just keep it on the back thigh and feel how strong it is. Exhale, plant your left elbow on the front quad and bring your arm overhead through the bottom. Shoulders are not collapsing. Gaze into the armpit. Front knee is not tracking inwards. If this is good and strong, let's bring the left hand to the floor into a full expression of the side angle. Exhale, plant your right hand, lift your back heel, rotate your toes so they're facing forward, and bring your trunk into upright positions. Inhale, your arms overhead, chest open, hips are facing forward, and the back heel is pushing into an imaginary wall. The crescent lunge pose. Inhale, open your chest into the back bend. Exhale, extend your arms in front of you, close your palms, and bring your left hand to the back, crossing the entire body into a twist. See if you can sink deeper without compromising the pose. Inhale, bring your hands to the floor, flanking your front foot. Step forward with the back foot. Plant your heel, and as you start, straighten your front knee, shift your hips to the back, engage the front leg quads, engage your abs. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, bring your trunk towards the extended leg in the front. Inhale, grow tall in your spine, and exhale, see if you can sink deeper in this pyramid pose. Inhale, look up, place the right hand on the outside of your left foot. Keep your hips square. If needed, step forward with your back foot to shorten the stance. And open into a reversed triangle. Inhale. Bring your body back to center. Plant your hands, flanking your front foot. Straighten your back heel. So it's maybe slide it at an angle. And start lifting your upper body, keeping your front knee bent into a warrior one pose. Press into the outer side of your back foot. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, plant your hands, step into the plank, low into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forward, look up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms overhead, and exhale to your heart. Close your eyes. Bring your breathing to normal. Bring your body back to the stability of the mountain pose. Lift your lift your toes, plant them. Feel how your feet are pressing with all three points, corners of your feet into the ground, finding that rootedness that we all need to feel connected and grounded and stable. I'm going to step back on my mat so I stay in the center of the frame. You can remain where you are. Keep your hands at the heart center. Press into the right big toe. That will reinforce the stability of the right leg. And start bringing your trunk forward and lifting your left leg with the foot flexed at the same time into warrior three. variation. Remember to keep your hips square. Your left hip is not lifting. If it does, then press it back. And what I did, messed up my balance. Plant your right hand about a foot in front of your right foot and slightly to the right. Start rotating your hip. Foot in the air is still engaged, it's still flexed. Open your hips to the left. Reach to the sky with your left hand into a half moon pose. Bring your left hand to the ground. Bend your front knee. Plant your back heel. I have to step forward. Start rooting your body to the upright position and straightening your front knee. So your front toes facing forward and your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, arms shoulder height, palms facing up. Exhale, rotate your palms facing down. Gaze at the front hand. Shift your hips to the back without collapsing your chest or collapsing either side of your trunk, keeping it long and straight. Start reaching forward. And as soon as you feel this started rounding, that's your limit. We are gonna plant. Stroke, cross your left hand over the top side of the trunk and extend to the sky. Gaze into the left armpit or on the floor at your right hand. Again, you can plant your right hand on the block, right? Or if you don't have one, on your front shin or front ankle. Remember to keep this muscle group, the quadriceps, engaged to protect your knee and keep your knee straightened. Remember to externally rotate your back hip. Remember to tuck your tailbone. And remember to keep your chest open in this beautiful triangle expression. Inhale, bring your body to standing. Arms are still extended to the sides. Lift your front toes. Rotate them so they're facing the longer side of your mat. Lift your left toes and rotate them so they're facing the shorter side of the mat, the back of the mat, which now is the front. Send your hips to the back and come into triangle on the left side. Again, I will have to slide somewhat to the back and remain in the frame of my camera. Bend the front knee. Move your left hand slightly forward, about 1 foot in front of your left foot and slightly to the left. You can place your hand on your right hand on your right hip and start rising into the half moon expression on the left. Straighten in your arm eventually. If not, you can just keep it along your body. The hip is externally rotated and the foot in the air is flexed. Plant your right hand on the floor. Press into the left toe. Rotate your hip, the right hip internally, so you come into a squared hip position. Foot flexed, toes facing down, and bring your hands to your heart. Place your hands on the floor. Plant your right leg. Go into a deep forward fold. And inhale slowly. Roll your body up to standing. Neck goes last. So we're at the end of our standing poses. Let's come to a seated position. Legs extended in front of you. Take the extra flesh out from under your sitting bones so you're more stable. Feet flexed, toes are facing towards you. Plant your hands. Open your chest. Chin is parallel to the ground. Engage your abs. Slide your hands slightly more to the back if your arms long, like mine. And stay in this staff pose for 5 even breath cycles. That means that we inhale and exhale. That's 1 cycle. And even means that our inhalation is the same length as our exhalation. Plant your feet so your knees will bend and slide them, bring them as close to your body as possible. It will require some hip flexors work. Maybe you will stay here. Or just, maybe you will stay here. Maybe you will lift your heels and balance on your toes. Maybe you will start straightening or bringing your toes in the air so that they are at the knee level. Maybe you will extend your arms forward. Keep your abdominal muscles engaged. Try to bring the knees closer to your chest and don't roll onto your tailbone. So we're remaining on our sitting bones. If this feels good and stable, see if you can straighten your knees. Arms parallel to the floor, feet might be flexed or pointing. And release. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Maybe analyze what was compromising your position. Maybe in the next round you want to just stay here and kind of acclimate your hip flexors. Again, you can stay here. You can stay here with your heels lifted. You can start lifting your feet in the air. Maybe it's just this today. The main thing, the back is not rounded and we're not rolling on our tailbone. Abs engage. Maybe it's here. Maybe you will extend your arms in front of you. Maybe you want to start straightening your knees. Both pose. Plant your heels. Excuse me. Keep your right leg bent and straighten your, extend your left leg. Flex your feet, flex your foot, your left foot. Bring your right leg again as close to your body as possible. You can wrap your right elbow around it and see if maybe this is where we're gonna be today. Keep your spine straight, no rounding in the back. All these positions are extra challenging to me because I don't have a lower back curve like most people do. It's a natural curve, and I just was born with a very minor, pretty much absent, and all these positions are more challenging to me because my lower back naturally does wanna round there, because there is no slack, there is no natural curve. If this feels stable and good, see if you can plant your right hand behind you. You can do the gecko fingers. You can cup up your hand like so it looks like this, so fingers are slightly bent. And see if you can bend your left elbow, bring it, turn your body to the right, and place your elbow in front of your right knee. Push the elbow into the knee. I need to move this. The elbow into the knee, and the knee into the elbow, to press the body further into the twist on the right. Fingers are facing upwards, trying to reach the sky. And just breathe. Try to find rest in still state of your body, even if it's a slightly challenging one, like this twist to the right. Release your left arm, release your right arm and your leg. Bend your left leg, bring it as close to your chest as possible. Flex your right foot, keep your spine tall. And see how you feel here. Can you take it further? If so, plant your left hand behind you. Start turning your body to the left. Take your right elbow and place it outside of the right knee. Remember not to lift your left hip. So both hips, both sitting bones are on the ground. Again, perhaps it is just this today. It's just this, or it's just this. This is also fine. See where your body is today and give it what it needs today. You will get where you need to be. And bring your body back to center. You can stay where you are. I'm gonna switch so I'm facing you. Open your feet, extend your legs as wide as you can. Again, if this is a little bit challenging for you today, use a block or use folded blankets to sit on. Like, you see how my pelvis is now lifted, so it's much easier to tilt it forward. The same effect will be attained with folded blankets. Just fold them 2-3 times, whatever is needed to feel more comfortable and at ease in this pose. Flex your feet so your toes are trying to reach you here. Engage your abdominal muscles. Keep your chest open, shoulder blades attached to the back. Place your hands on your knees. Root in this position. Then inhale your arms overhead. Turn your trunk to the right leg and start folding forward to the right foot. Again, remember not to compromise your back. So your back is long and straight. Keep feet flexed so your leg muscles are engaged. Straps, indispensable straps or belts or scarves or ropes, whatever serves the purpose. Indispensable here to facilitate this twist and forward bend in one expression. Remember to keep your abdominal muscles engaged. Engage the quads of the right leg, of the leg towards which your trunk is folding. Remember to keep your feet flexed. That keeps your leg muscles active. Quads, engaged quads and engaged abs, they help you to sink deeper in the pose. They facilitate the forward fold. As a rule, when you engage your abs, your hip flexors will engage as well. And that's what we need. Inhale, bring your body back to center. Rotate your trunk so it's facing forward again. Inhale, arms overhead. Look up. Turn your trunk to the left and fold forward towards the left foot. Use the strap or the belt if needed. Just rest here for a few breaths. Remember about our spine, our precious spine. Inhale, bring your body to center. Let's close our legs. Lay down on the floor. Bring the knees towards your armpits. Lift the feet so the soles of your feet are facing the sky into the happy baby expression. Remember to keep your shoulders on the ground. Grab the outside of your feet with your hands. Again, shoulders are still on the ground. If that compromised your shoulders or lifted your tailbone, release your feet. Place your shoulders back on the ground, your tailbone back on the ground. Plant one of the feet on the floor and just do this exercise on one side. If needed, use the strap to bring the leg closer. Foot is pressing in the sky while we're pulling this foot that is trying to reach the sky, we're pulling it down. So this is a wonderful release for your lower back after those forward folds we did multiple times in the practice. And also, it's a great hip joint and hip flexor exercise. And, if you feel it now, I really feel it in my hip flexors. Press your stomach, press your abdominal into your lumbar spine and your lumbar spine into the ground. Create this counter motion, create this kind of lock So your shoulders are grounded, tailbone grounded, lower back is pushing into the ground. And your feet, your soles of the feet are trying to reach upwards. If you are in a two-legged expression, if both of your hands are hooked to your feet, you can rock from side to side. If you're on one leg expression, switch your legs. So if it was the right first in there, now it's time for the left. And do the same. Just grab one leg at a time. Remember to keep the opposite hip on the floor if you're in one-legged expression. Shoulders on the ground, tailbone on the ground. Your sole, the sole of your foot is trying to reach the sky. And release. Keep your feet planted, knees bent, and bring them close to your bum, keeping the feet hip distance apart. Your arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Connect your shoulder blades and ground them into the floor, your shoulders. Create the strong foundation through your feet and through your shoulders and shoulder blades. On the next breath in, lift your hips in the air, keeping your knees hip distance apart. Oops. Use the block. If you start losing this sensation, if your knees start flaring to the sides, getting very wide, compromising the foundation of your feet, place the block between your knees. That will engage your inner thighs and keep this bridge pose stable and well aligned. You can interlace your fingers under your body. That will also bring more stability into the shoulder foundation of this pose. See how the belly is rising with each inhalation and sinking back as you exhale. One more breath and out. In, reach with your navel to the sky, and as you exhale, slowly lower your back. Disengage your fingers if they were interlaced. Tailbone goes last. Relax here for a second. Maybe think of what was challenging, what was unstable, and think how you can fix it. Maybe it's a block. Maybe your feet should be closer to your bum. Make sure they're parallel. Your toes are not looking to the sides. Once more, press into your palms. Connect your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Engage your inner thighs. And stay here for 10 even breath cycles. Again, you can interlace your fingers. That will bring a little bit more stability to your pose. Three, 2, and 1. Release your fingers and lower your spine one vertebra at a time. Tailbone goes last. Remove the block if you were using one. Extend your legs. And just surrender. We're coming to the conclusion of our practice today. I feel that it was more challenging after a few sessions of very gentle moon flows with less poses and longer holds. I hope you're doing this in the morning or in the first half of your day so you get more energy. For now, try to visualize all the harnessed energy. Place it in your solar plexus area. It's right here. Feel the warmth from all this energy that you just acquired, that you activated through the motions we did in this practice. Feel how this beautiful yellow circle is spinning within, creating fire that brings life and determination. Maybe it is expanding beyond you, beyond your body, encompassing everything around you in its center, and you're like under this beautiful golden dome, protective dome. Feel the contrast of your physical body being absolutely relaxed and surrendering to the ground, resting in this beautiful cloud of gold. Send your next breath to the right side of your body, starting with your right foot, each little toe, your right ankle, your right knee, your hip, your right lung, your right shoulder, your right nostril, the eye and the ear. And as this breath is coming to the place between your eyebrows, the third eye location, feel the light it's bringing and how it illuminated every of those parts of your body and healed it. Take next deep inhale and send it to the left side of your body, illuminating each little toe and then your ankle, the left knee, crawling up to your left hip and the left lung, illuminating your heart and coming to your left nostril, your left eye, your left ear, and connecting with the first dot that came from the right in between your eyebrows. Visualize how these two rays of golden light brought your body to balance, healed different areas of your body on their path to the center. Feel how the body feels different from the time you woke up today and now. Be grateful. Be grateful for the time you have to dedicate to it. Be thankful to your body to guide you. honor its leadership, listen to it, and grow with it. Draw your knees to your chest without lifting your tailbone, and lower your legs to either side of your body. Maybe extending your arms at the shoulder height. If your knees don't plant again, use a block under or between your feet, or a blanket to just level it so your body doesn't strain itself to keep in a certain position at a certain height. Inhale, bring them back in the center, and exhale to the opposite side. Whichever the side you chose to be the second, rotate your upper body to the same side, plant the opposite hand, and push up with the strength of your arm. And come to a seated position. Keep your pelvic floor engaged. Engage your abdominal muscles. Grow tall, expand your chest. Put a soft smile on your face. Perhaps your gaze is soft at the horizon, or maybe you want to close your eyes. One more deep inhale through your nose and exhale fully. Bring your hands to your heart center. I thank you for your practice with me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it brought some energy to where you are now, to your body, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you, and be healthy.